Welcome to the BroTalk, the most randomic podcast with subjects to make you think a little bit about life and everything else. My name is Augusto,
And my name is Marcus.
and today
We're here to talk about
games.
Yeah,
Yes,
let's go.
a subject we recorded before, but we didn't use the episode because it was lame.
Yeah,
So
kind
we
of because
are
of that.
doing it again.
Yeah, for sure. So let's start like this. What kind of genre of game do you like the most?
RPG,
RPG, open world games.
open world games.
Okay, I got you. So,
Destruction,
all right. So,
destruction of property.
talk a little bit about the best game for you, maybe.
The Elder Scrolls 5, Skyrim.
Yeah.
That's it.
I think you've been playing this game for
Yes.
how many years?
I think from 4 years now.
4 years. Okay.
And it's basically the only game I've been playing so far. I've even tried playing other things. I've even finished other games, but I always go back to playing Skyrim.
I think you finished some Batman Arkham Knight games, Arkham series games.
Arkham
sorry.
City. I finished Arkham
City.
City, and I have for my Xbox Arkham, no, not Asylum, Origins.
Arkham Origins, very good game.
Very nice game. It's amazing graphics.
Yeah, I think that every single game in Batman Arkham series are very good.
Yes. So it
For
is.
me, especially Batman Arkham Asylum, which is the first one.
I didn't play a whole lot of Asylum. I think just the first, I don't know, maybe the first hour. Something
Yeah,
like that. I didn't play a lot.
that game was impressive for me because they introduced that new fighting mechanics on the game, and that was awesome.
It's amazing.
Yeah, it was.
I think it resembles a lot like some of Assassin's Creed kind of, like Assassin's Creed 3. It's basically the same mechanics and it's just amazing.
Yes, yes. And since the first one was released, they just improved it and it's going really, really good. Yeah. The best thing about Batman Arkham Knight, which is the last one, is
The Batmobile.
Batmobile. Was the
Amazing.
best thing, man.
It's basically Batman GTA.
Yeah, kinda. Because you can't interact with the city, so that's,
It's nice.
Gotham is destroyed, so you can't interact with anything. It would be interesting if we had a game and we could play with Bruce Wayne and with Batman. I think
I
it would
don't
be
know.
kind of interesting.
I think it would be weird because
Yeah, it would be weird, and I don't know how they could do that. But this would be
Imagine.
interesting.
Actually it would be easy, right? When you change your clothes to Bruce Wayne, you don't have your tools, and
Yeah,
but you can also fight.
but every Batman games when it is inside Arkham City, Gotham, sorry, because the first one is inside the Asylum.
Yes.
But since they went to Gotham, it's a deserted city. There's no one. The city has been evacuated. So if there were actually people, I don't know how they could do that.
It's a bit sort of GTA mechanics,
Yeah.
You're Bruce Wayne, then you need to have to choose. Oh, there's a robber, but you dress as Bruce Wayne, and it would impact your life because you're a really famous rich guy.
That's what I wanted to do. I think it would be interesting. I don't know how they would do that.
I don't
think it's kinda
think
hard.
it would be very difficult because today you have many games where your dialogue choices, what you do in the world, will reflect on later game.
For sure.
There are many games like that today, so I think wouldn't be that difficult to separate Bruce Wayne from the Batman.
Yeah, probably not. But that's the point. I want them to do that. Let's see.
Nice.
And right now I'm playing Mass Effect.
Oh, you told me the other day.
That game is really good, really good. You should play that. I think we're gonna like it a lot.
How many games there are in the series?
I Mass Effect 1, 2, 3, and Andromeda, which is the fourth one. I don't know if it's a sequence or not, but there is Andromeda.
And what's it about?
It's like the first one, you kind of discover an alien, ancient form that will destroy the universe, and you have to deal with it.
Alright, it's for Thanos,
Yeah, kind of like that.
basically.
Yeah, basically. And that's it. There's a lot more involved in the story, but I'm not the best one to give the details.
Right. And all of the games are.
I don't know.
You just play first
Yeah.
one.
I just started the first one, and I think it's awesome. It's the second open world game that I'm like, I want to finish this.
Have you played Dishonored?
Dishonored, yeah.
It's really. I don't play the first one. I want to play the second one, but I could only play the first game. It's really amazing. And there's a mechanical where what you do in the game reflects in the world.
Yeah.
So it's interesting. And it's kind of an old game,
Yeah, it is.
but it's a really interesting game. And despite of the fact that I don't enjoy a lot of first-person games, and it's not an open world game because you have that limited space, but still I like it very much.
Yeah, the game.
Story, the setting, everything, the world itself is really amazing.
Yeah,
Graphics.
I like to play. I think I played 2 or 3 of them.
Very true.
There is a third
What's
one.
the third one?
I think it's Death of the Outsider or something like that.
I didn't know about that.
I don't know if it's a DLC or something like that, but there is a third one.
Nice.
It's not a sequence as far as I remember.
Dishonored 2 is a sequence from Dishonored 1, but I didn't even know about.
It's that one that you can choose if you want to play with the daughter or the crowd. Is it?
I don't know.
I don't remember the name of the guy.
Corvo.
Corvo. It's called.
Corvo.
Yeah. So yeah, I played this too. They are really good. Every time I choose to kill everyone, cause
I played it without killing anybody.
really.
I did it.
Ah shit.
I didn't. I could. I was able. I had to restart it. Several times because I wanted to play not killing a single person.
Congratulations. I cannot do that.
I did it. It's kind of fun, but the ending, the girl, I forgot the girl's name, she dies if you just rampage and kill everybody.
Okay.
There are 3 endings.
I can't remember.
Low chaos, I think it's moderate, I don't remember high chaos. High chaos, everybody dies.
Yeah.
Low chaos, even, the final boss, he doesn't die, he's arrested. And I think middle chaos, he dies and the world's kinda messed up, but it's to save the girl. There's the plague, don't remember, there's a rat plague. Something like that. If it's moderate chaos, you save the girl, but the world is destroyed. But if you don't kill anybody, the guy's arrested, you save the girl, and you find a cure for the plague.
I think I got the second one.
Yes, and the last one, everybody dies, the city is destroyed and just ruined.
Nice.
It's kind of bad. You feel bad about yourself.
Yeah, I got you.
So and high chaos. So I did it low chaos. Didn't kill a single person.
Yeah.
It takes a lot of time because you can't just go high, die. You can't do that.
And another one that has a lot of endings is The Witcher. The Witcher 3, at least.
I am to blame because it's 2022. I was going to say 21, but it's 22. And I still haven't played The Witcher.
The Witcher 3 is very good, man. And it's a very complete game. I saw a guy that he was playing The Witcher 3, and he was playing the game for 210 hours. And he was not even with half of the game complete.
Oh boy.
Because there were a lot of side quests to explore and places and everything, and he was.
I bet there are DLCs.
There are 2 DLCs.
It's an infinite game. That's the kind of game I like because I get extremely bored when I look at the game. Oh wait. You know, the last I think FPS I played was Medal of Honor, 2010 game. I don't remember the exact name, but it was released in 2010. It's a really amazing game, but the story is so short. I feel like I think not one sitting, but 2 days playing.
I think I know which game we're talking about. I think it's Medal of Honor Firefight or something.
I have no clue.
It's very good. Yeah.
It's a very good game, but it's so short. I got so disappointed. I was like, what? What in the fucking hell?
Yeah.
You know? It's...
Yeah, that's the thing about this type of game, like Call of Duty. If you play it on veteran, you're gonna take a lot of time to finish that.
It's difficult.
It's difficult as fuck. Because you can't take one shot. You know that? It's kind of like that.
But the game itself is not long. It's just difficult.
Not. Yeah.
And there's some... I don't know why people... Oh, I'm going to play it on hard, difficult, extreme difficult. Why?
I don't know. Some games...
I don't know. You have the normal, the medium difficulty.
I played The Witcher on the hardest difficulty.
It's balanced. I take Skyrim as an example. You have the depth difficulty. The only thing difficulty changes is how much damage you take and you do. So a depth difficulty is 1-to-1. On novice, the easiest one, you do I think 2.5 damage and you take half damage. On legendary, you do half damage and you take I think 2.5 or 3 times normal damage. Yeah. What's the point?
Yeah, that's fucked up.
No, what's the point? It's not that the mechanics are different.
Yeah.
The enemies are more intelligent or something like that, or like a Resident Evil. Where
Which one?
All of them. As difficulty rises, less bullets you find.
Yeah, that's it.
That makes the game difficult. It's an interesting mechanics.
Yeah.
Higher difficulty, the less bullets, so you have to think more before you shoot. But I don't know.
Talking about Resident Evil, I recently finished Resident Evil 7.
Nice.
Recently was
10 years ago.
6 months ago.
I never played it.
Never what? Sorry.
I never played it. I played 1, 2, 3, and 4.
Yes, the 7th is one of the newest one. Now they released Resident Evil Village, which is the number 8. But very interesting. It was supposed to be a very scary game. I thought it was, but
which is not.
It's not. Maybe for some people.
I think VR is scary.
Probably.
That might be.
Yeah. The environment's very
dark.
It's garbage everywhere. It's destroyed and everything. And music is good. It kind of tenses you up sometimes, but no big deal.
Nothing different.
I think after 1 hour of playing, you kind of get used to the environment of the game.
So it loses the magic,
I think it depends on the person, maybe.
For me, it would lose completely. I don't know. I'm playing Resident Evil from the PS1, so I know what to expect. Trucks!
Again. Well, okay. Yeah. I just played 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. 4
is already a complete different mechanic from 1, 2, and 3.
Yeah, for sure.
1, 2, and 3, you have that static camera and you just...
Yeah, I saw some gameplays and that's why I can't play that.
It's amazing! That's what makes the game so difficult. because you can't
Yeah.
see the corner.
I got you, but I think it's not so immersive, and I don't like to. I don't know. I don't like to play it because of that.
Well, it's not about immersion, of course, but I think, let's see, when you get that feeling, for example, in Resident Evil 3, you have Nemesis,
Yeah.
and it comes to stores, and then you're just walking around, you can't see corners, and all of a sudden the music changes, and oh god, from where it comes, because you can't know, you have no way, you can't just turn around and see, you don't know, and then you listen stores, and you just run for your fucking life without knowing where to go, because you can't see if it's behind you, if you're going directly to it, that's scary. You don't know, the danger is there, but you can't find it, and that's scary. It's very scary.
I got you. Yeah, I don't know. I like first-person shooters because it's immersive. Not first-person games. I'm sorry, not first-person shooters. That's why I like first-person. So I like to be able to look everywhere.
It's interesting to play first-person. As the Elder Scrolls series. It's interesting to play in first-person, but I have a problem. I think I told you that before. That I get lost.
Yeah.
I completely lose my sense of direction. I have no clue where I'm going. If I'm going straight, okay. But if for some reason I have to turn around, I can't go back where I was going. And I turn back to find my way, and I wouldn't know how to go back from the beginning. I just completely lose my sense of direction. Or playing the other scrolls, for example, when you have multiple attackers, I just keep spinning and can't find it. That's why I play mostly third person, because I know where I'm going, where I came, where are the enemies.
Alright. And you could not get used to it.
No, I couldn't. I couldn't finish Halo 1 because of that. Because Halo 1 doesn't have a map.
Yeah.
If I had a map, I could play.
Radar. Yeah.
If you have the map or radar or something like that, I could, even the first person. I'm here. I have to go there. Cool. But Halo 1 doesn't have a radar. It doesn't have a map. So I got lost in the last mission. Where you have to throw yourself so your armor destroys the thing, the Halo itself.
Yeah.
I couldn't find the last one because I didn't know where the hell I was. So I just kept running in circles. I couldn't find a place.
And Halo is awesome.
It's a very nice game, but I couldn't finish because I couldn't, find a place.
Yeah, this game I had to finish every single one of them.
I just play Halo 1, but it's a really, really nice game.
Now it has
A lot.
6.
Many.
Yeah, I finished Halo Infinite recently. It was released December something. I can't remember.
No, yes, Halo Infinity.
Halo Infinity.
I think it was end November.
I think it was November, December. It's really good.
Something like that.
This one is the first Halo game which is open world.
Nice.
Yeah, that's interesting.
It would be nice to play if I could play third person.
Yeah, there's no third person, unfortunately.
But it's not that I don't like FPS, it's just that I get completely lost. And there's something about FPS. Most of them are, online.
Yeah.
And I like to role play,
I got you.
I like to imagine, I am this character. I'm walking through this thing. I have to be careful. The enemy is on the other corner.
Yeah.
So I try to think, if I was there, what would I do? Would I just run and shoot? Or if I die, I'll get spawned back. Of course, these guys, they kill a lot because I don't care. Just don't shoot. But I like to think, if I die, I'm dead. I'm dying. So I have to. So I don't rely on multiplayer.
It's an interesting way to play.
That's right. So I hate multiplayer games.
I like.
And you don't have a 12-year-old kid calling name that your mom.
But there are games which are very immersive. They are multiplayer, and there are almost only adults playing, like tactical games. And I love tactical games.
Of Example?
Squad is one of them, Ready or Not, and what's the name of... There was a new one that was released, which is the successor of Squad. Oh wait, it's Ready or Not. The other one is 0 Hour, sorry. And they are tactical games. So you need to have communication with the whole team. If you get shot once, you are injured. You're probably gonna die.
Oh, like shooting.
Yeah.
Like Left 4 Dead.
No, it is... The one that I like to play the most is Squad. It's a game with 2 kilometers square map. You have helicopters, you have more than 100 people online. 100 players.
What's the name of the game? It's the game of the time we live. Fortnite, something like that.
No, it's not. It's completely different.
Battle Royale.
It's like a simulator of war. If you get one shot, you need to bandage yourself or you're going to bleed out.
Nice.
You need to have communication, you need to have a commander, and let's just wait for the truck. You need to have a commander which is going to organize every squad, say what you're going to do, and you need to have a squad leader which is going to command the whole squad. So
very interesting.
It needs to have communication.
It was cool. When you said tactical, I was thinking about like something Final Fantasy Tactics. Have you played it?
No, it's not.
Tactics are like Fire Emblem.
Tactics.
I believe Fire Emblem.
No.
I'm old school.
It's like the...
It's PS1 GBA game.
Oh yeah, I would not have played that.
Game Boy Advanced
Yeah.
kind of game.
I don't like that type of combat. That's why I don't play it.
Turn-based.
Exactly. I don't know, I don't have the patience to play that kind of combat.
And I don't like, those kind of games because I can't think. I have to stop and think, what am I going to do?
Oh yeah.
Can I think? Oh yes, I can. So,
Alright.
okay. I have to, just react. Oh, it's not my cup of tea.
That's why I like tactical games, man. Because sometimes I get
Just
to
react.
What do you mean?
You just react.
No, sometimes I have to play as the squad leader, so I have to command everyone.
Then you gotta think.
We need to have a tactic on how to invade that flag, how to invade that building and secure it.
I know, I got it. But I think then you have to think. But you still have a very limited time. You can't just, let me grab a glass of water and think. No, you can't. You're playing, go.
No, you actually can. Because the game is so big that you can only enter into a house, wait, and start communication with everyone. When everyone is ready, you can go.
Right.
But the game doesn't stop. But you can do that for...
What's the point?
Yeah.
You're talking about one game that does that. Not all games do that.
Yeah.
Actually, this is the only game I've heard so far that does that.
There is 0 hours as well.
You got me.
You got
me. I think you got me.
You have a preparation phase. So before you enter the building and do everything, maybe you have to secure the place, rescue a hostage or something like that. You have the map and you can talk to your whole team and do some sketch on the map.
Counter-Strike, basically.
No, it's not.
With a big...
It's way different.
With a big map.
No, it's not.
Because actually Counter-Strike was supposed to be that,
but
it's not. It was intended to be this kind of thing. You got tactics, you plant the bomb or defuse the bomb, or you save the hostage,
Yeah.
It's supposed to be something like that. But it's not. No.
Yeah, it would be like an enhanced Counter-Strike where you have a lot more things.
Going to the point, I don't think I would like it.
Maybe I think it would
I suck so bad at this type of game.
Yeah, maybe you would like the concept, but...
It's an interesting concept. I like the concept of FPS.
Yeah.
In general, I love the concept. But I'm really lame at those kind of games. That's why I don't think I would play any of those.
But The Witcher, on the other hand,
I would, definitely.
I
It's
would-
just me and the war and not the fucking Geralt of fucking Rivia.
you would love it, man.
And I kill everybody and I fuck ladies. And kill the ladies afterwards because it's covered in monsters.
Oh boy.
Maybe.
Man, The Witcher is, you know, and
And
they have-
everybody fears me because I'm the fucking Witcher. You know, that's very interesting. I like that concept. Like, for example, let's go back, the Elder Scrolls. You are the bloody dragonborn. You know, I could utter a word and everybody dies. It comes to the fucking dragonborn, Dovahkiin. You know,
Yeah.
or Batman, Arkham series game. You are freaking Batman. No one messes with Batman.
Yeah, that's fucking cool, man.
That's why I love, you know, single player games. You're there.
Yeah, single player is good. And something I want to add to The Witcher, they have really a different concept of DLCs.
For example?
Because the freaking DLC they released is an entire game.
Oh boy.
I took 70 hours to finish the main story of the DLC, doing only
And you have side quests inside.
only some side quests. Yeah. You have a whole new map,
Wow.
which is the size of the map that comes with the main game.
So basically having two words,
Yeah, you have two games, basically.
basically.
Yeah.
Like that.
The-
Like the lot.
It's another story and everything, and they introduced some new creatures and everything,
Interesting.
new place to explore.
What's fun about the Elder Scrolls games is when the game gets boring, you can't just mod it.
Yeah, that's interesting.
You mod it completely. It becomes another game.
You know,
You know, there are some Skyrim mods that turn Skyrim into Morrowind and they're recreating Oblivion, but with Skyrim mechanics.
yeah.
It's insane what you do.
Man, PC gamers, they do everything. They mod every single game. Ever seen Resident Evil 2? The last one, not the first
The
one.
remake.
Yeah, the remake.
I didn't.
And they play with that woman that I can't remember the
Claire.
name. Claire.
You play with Resident Evil 2. You have two discs because it's discs. You
Man,
there's a game you play with Leon and there's the game you play with Claire.
alright. And they made a lot of mods on that game.
Of course they
And some of them is Claire naked.
Of course they are. Naked people mods.
Yeah, there are a lot of them. And you know, PC gamers, they do everything.
They make, you know, boobs and butts look like jello. And I think the guys that make this kind of mods have never been with a woman before. Because that's not how breasts work in the real world.
Yeah, I think that's possible. Maybe they are watching a lot of
It's
hentai.
very likely that they have never been in a real intercourse situation.
Real intercourse. Yeah, probably not. But that's a game I would like to play. Resident Evil 2 and 3 remake. I don't know if it's that good, but I would like to try it.
I think it's the same story, isn't it?
As far as I know, it is.
So it's nice. It's a very nice story. It's Resident Evil. There's the virus, there are the zombies, and you try not to die.
Yeah.
That's it.
Man, I want that they released Resident Evil 8 to Xbox Game Pass. Because I played the 7th one, you know.
I pity that you can't really have Game Pass on the 360.
Yeah, that would be good to have.
Shameful. Shameful.
It is. But, I don't know.
Maybe I could buy an Xbox One controller and play on my notebook. Or what's left
Yeah,
of my
you
notebook.
can. Yeah, you could try, by the way.
I like to use my 360 controller, but I don't think it would work.
Alright. I can bring the controller and we can test it.
I can test out.
Yeah. Let's see if it's gonna work. Because if it works, you know.
I think we have to update Windows, and my PC is just too many years old.
Your Windows is Windows 10, isn't
10.
it?
It updated recently. I had to, reseed because it didn't work at all with the update.
Shit.
It's shameful.
Yeah, it is.
So I had to reseed the update. I have to downgrade it.
And by the way, right now, for those who don't know, Microsoft has released Xbox Cloud Gaming, so you can play every single game on your phone. That's awesome.
Yeah, because
so
it's
fucking
streaming.
awesome. Yeah, it's streaming. And it's working so fucking nice.
It's a fantastic technology because you don't need a
Hardware.
console anymore.
You don't need hardware.
You just play it.
Yeah.
Just fuck everything. I want to play at work. Don't do that. But you can,
Okay.
You're a
And by the way, I tried it.
You're a cashier at a supermarket. You can just put your phone and play. Don't do that. You'll be fired.
When I was working on the precinct, I went there and tried 4G to see if it worked well, and it works awesome.
A 4G.
4G.
Nice.
I was playing Gears of War 5 at lunch.
It eats data for breakfast.
Yeah. I played it for 5 minutes, and I think they used 500 megabytes.
Boy. It's
Yeah.
a lot of data.
It's a lot. And the game plays 1080p. No, I think it's 720p, 60 FPS. Some games you can even choose, like Forza Horizon 5. You can choose if you want to play it higher resolution and 30 FPS, or lower resolution 60 FPS. Lower resolution is 1080p,
It's low.
and higher resolution is 4K. But cloud gaming can't stream 4K, not on my internet, but maybe.
But what does it matter? Because if your screen can't, make 4K be 4K,
Yeah.
it's useless.
If you have a 70-inch TV, maybe it would
But
work
if
out.
you have a smartphone,
There's no.
doesn't,
There's
doesn't
no,
add anything. You just lose
Yeah.
FPS.
Yeah, exactly.
That's
But
the whole point.
You have the option. That's the point.
It's nice.
Yeah, it is.
Like buying Series S and Series X.
Yeah, and right now, Microsoft has bought.
Bethesda.
No, they bought another one.
I know, but Bethesda is actually old.
They bought Bethesda, and right now they bought Battle.net, which is Activision. Blizzard, which is Activision and everything. So they have
Warcraft, be warned.
Oh man, I hope they fix World of Warcraft.
Where is Elder Scrolls 6? Please, Bill Gates, the Elder Scrolls 6 by Rockstar, GTA freaking 6.
I think you should ask that for Phil Spencer.
Bill Gates owns that shit. I don't care.
He's retired, man.
I don't know if he says, fuck you, Spencer, make the Elder Scrolls 6. He will. Because he still owns that shit.
Yeah.
You get the point.
Yeah. And Phil Spencer is crazy, man.
Where are you, Bill fucking guys?
And they also want to release a new Fable. And they have a new IP, which is an RPG game. I don't know the name, I can't remember. I think they said about it back in 2020.
Oh, remember, I know. Indiro.
Indiro.
It looks a lot like Skyrim.
Skyrim. When I saw that, I think it was on E3.
Yes.
Yeah, I thought it was going to be Skyrim, but
Skyrim 25. Because, yes.
so yeah, it's not.
Hi, Todd. I'm talking.
But they have a teaser about Skyrim.
A 40 seconds
Yeah.
teaser. Hi, Todd Howard. How are you in this beautiful afternoon, not evening yet? But I think it's evening where we live already. So please,
Yeah.
think about us. an entire community that you fooled into buying the anniversary edition. Oh, but an update, it's free. But if I wanted to buy now, because there are many new players. Can you believe there are actually many people started to play Skyrim now, a 10-year-old game?
Again.
So those people have to buy. We that already have the game just update it. You know, it's free. Cool, nice. Thank you for that. Now it has Skyrim with fishing. But anyway, the Elder Scrolls 6. Think about it.
I think they're gonna release it sooner or later.
One day,
2024 maybe, 2023.
2060, 21. You know,
Didn't get it.
2100.
Okay, 2100. Okay.
Why? Because they released the Elder Scrolls 5, they released Skyrim 112, but will not release Elder Scrolls 6. Oh, what's the Elder Scrolls 6? It's Skyrim modded, you know. Did you know there's a mod that actually you can actually travel all across Tamriel, the entire continent? You're not included in Skyrim. You have everything to why? Guess why? Because modders are so pissed already for the Scroll 6. Let's make our own game. You don't have to play in Skyrim anymore. Go out.
That's interesting.
It's really heavy. I would like to try it, but my notebook just wouldn't make it work.
By the way, since you love open world games, have you played World of Warcraft?
No.
Okay.
I played Warcraft 3, Reign of Chaos, and the
right.
DLC, the Frozen Throne. That wasn't called DLC at the time, just an update.
Update.
Some games we call expansion, like Diablo 2. There is the expansion,
Oh, I remember
but today would be the DLC.
Alright, but you don't like World of Warcraft or just never played?
I just never played it.
Alright, it's a very good game.
But it's multiplayer, that's why I didn't play it.
Oh, okay.
I don't like multiplayer. I played a lot and I'm
But you
really...
don't need to play multiplayer.
And you know now that I'm really old school, I played Tibia. Have you played Tibia?
I tried.
I played a lot of Tibia.
I tried, but I was very young and I didn't know how to play the game, so I just gave up.
It's kind of different. It's interesting because the graphics sucks. It has no sound, but it's a really complex game.
Yeah, it is.
It's really complex.
That's the thing. That's why I could not play.
You know,
And I didn't even know English back there, so...
When I first played it, you know, today you have, you know, a barter screen, right? Where you're selling by items. A long time ago, back in the day, you know, when I was a young kid, just like you kids, you had to wait in line because there was only one MC and he was busy talking to another customer. So there was a line, you had to wait. And you could barter by talking, you had to type what you wanted to the NPC.
That was the problem. I didn't know that. I was used to play World of Warcraft.
You just open up a window and you barter. Yeah, you know?
I didn't know that. So
Then they updated and you didn't have the line out because, you know, you could push people away from the line so they lost their turn in the line. So they updated, you just said hi because up to this day you have to say hi to the NPC. Say hi, last time I played you had to say hi and trade. Then the window opened up. But you had to just say hi, trade, and you could talk at any moment. You didn't have the line. Then they introduced the window, the trading window.
Alright.
And you have, you know, all this skill system. It looks a lot like Skyrim skill system. You have skill trees.
Yeah.
You have to play. But it was really unforgiving when you died. Because you lost a lot of experience, a lot of skills.
That's bad.
But it's something cool because you could be low level, but you could have a high skill. So you have, you know, those kind of training methods when you trap an enemy that wouldn't cause you any damage with a really low attacking power weapon and you just keep beating
Beating the guy.
the poor guy
Yeah.
to submission.
That's right. Come on.
Your sneeze failed.
My sneeze?
Weren't you going to sneeze?
No, it was just... I'm tired.
Oh, right.
I didn't have enough sleep because it's hot as fuck, and I wake up every time because...
Yeah, complicated.
No. That's my problem. But okay, keep going.
And I stopped playing Tibia because of my eyesight. It got really bad. You know?
Oh, alright.
I wear glasses, but they don't really make my sight better. So I see shit the same, but they just don't let me have headaches, because I don't get, tired vision.
Gotcha.
Because let's say I wake up in the morning, I would wake up in the morning, and as the day went by, my sight was going to be, more and more blurred, and I came to the end of the day, I could see shit. I have glasses, so the shit sight I have is the same shit sight in the evening, not shitter sight in the evening,
Yeah.
So I still can't see, and it really mixes everything up, so I can't see the game, basically. It messes up with my sight. So that's why I stopped playing it.
Come on. How much time did you play the game?
I think I started playing it in 2006. I played, I think, up to 2015.
2015. 9 years.
Playing TV.
Come on.
2015 or 2016. Later, because I was still dating my wife.
Okay.
So I think it was 2017 up to 2018 playing TV.
Shit.
But I could never, get to one character because I have this problem. I always start new characters. I don't have the patience
I gotcha.
to upgrade the character to a high level. But the problem with TV is that you have only 4 classes. So that part is actually bad.
And I have another problem. I can't start new characters.
Why?
Because I don't like it. I just pick a character that...
A default.
No, I pick the character that I identify myself the most, and I play with it till the end. So I can't create another one.
So get a default character and just,
Yeah.
I like this one.
Yeah. World of Warcraft...
I think the coolest part is to create a character.
I don't. I love the journey to see how it ends.
I know, it's nice.
In World of Warcraft, I created the second one, which was the Death Knight.
Arthas, the Avenger.
Exactly.
I love Arthas.
Arthas.
There's something cool about Frostmourne, Hungers. Are there the sentences in World of Warcraft? Because I remember when you played Warcraft 3, as you clicked to all, they would say something as you clicked to attack this. And it was very nice when you say Frostmourne, Hungers.
Yeah.
At last. So when you go to kill something.
And there are some cinematics about
the cinematics are amazing.
Lich King.
When Arthas, he kills his father, the cinematic is really amazing. Have you watched it?
I have.
I knew the entire dialogue by heart. I could say the entire dialogue.
Yeah.
I forgot now, but it's really amazing. I think it was one of the best cinematics in the game world.
That expansion, the Wrath of the Lich King, is the best one.
Oh, it's for World of Warcraft.
Yeah.
I only played the Frozen Throne. One of the best characters is Illidan Stormrage.
Oh, interesting.
But I liked him before he became a demon. I think it was really cooler.
Oh, okay.
Because he becomes a demon to get the power to kill demons. It's very interesting. He's kind of exiled by the night elves and something very interesting. It's a Darth Vader-ish kind of thing to do because he wanted power. He knew he was going to be, shunned by the elves, but he wanted that power to destroy the Frozen Throne, to kill the Lich King.
Yeah.
So he gives up everything to become the one that would kill the Lich King.
Interesting.
But Arthas kills him because spoiler
So,
for almost
2007.
20-year-old game because
Yeah.
Warcraft is I think 2003.
Yeah, but I think Lich King is 2007. There was
World of Warcraft.
Yeah, World of
I'm
Warcraft.
talking about the Frozen Throne. Back. It's early. The
No,
Frozen
okay.
Throne was released I think a few years before World of Warcraft.
Oh, right.
I'm talking earlier.
Earlier.
We're talking about a 2003 game. It's not a spoiler. If you haven't played it, go. It's a nice game.
Yeah. Okay, nice.
And
Yeah, I think-
remember games are fun to play. I like to play. We were talking about creating characters. I just got my thought back. It's interesting because let's see. I'm starting this campaign.
Yeah.
Right. I created a character. I think I'll play like that. Create a character. Go. And then as I'm going, I think to myself, oh, for this kind of role play, it'd be nice to have this type of character. And then I go back, start again. You know?
Gotcha.
Oh, but this character is not good. I'm suffering too much to do that. So erase that, start again. And it goes over and over again.
Yeah.
So that I just finished Sky once, the main quest. Because I said I have to see how it ends. So I created a sword and shield tank, heavy armor, sword and shield, which is the strongest character.
Yeah.
And I think I was level 15 when I finished the game. Because they have, it would be nice for you to be at certain level to do certain quests. And the main quest, the recommended level is level 30. I finished at level 15, 16 because I want to see how it ends. I didn't do anything but the main quest. I need to see the end of it. Alright, it was the only time I finished the main quest. Because I keep creating new characters. Sometimes I even save the characters. I don't erase them all. If I want to play to this type of character, it's here. But I never go back to them. So I'm not going to play with it anymore. Just erase it.
What is the type of character you like the most? Warrior, paladin?
Many. All of them. I like all of them.
Don't you have a best one? The one that you...
It depends.
If I only had this one, which is this?
I don't know. Because let's talk a little bit. Depends on your role play. Because one thing about Skyrim is that you don't have class system.
Okay.
You could be a warrior, a tank, and but I want to try spells now. And okay.
Well, let's suppose you don't
With
have
the
that
same
option.
character.
Let's suppose you don't have that option. You
I
have
think-
warrior, paladin,
Classes, you see.
darks. Yeah, the classes. Wizard.
I would play as a wizard, D&D, Dungeons and Dragons type of class, because it would be too weak against the enemies in Skyrim. Because a wizard wouldn't wear armor, Oh, you can play Skyrim without wearing armor. Even have perks to do that, but it's so difficult.
Yeah.
Your magicka, which is the magical power in Skyrim, goes like that. You can cast 2 or 3 spells and you're done. You can have companions to help you, but the companions, if you hit them, they die. The only person that can kill a companion is you. And they get in the middle between you, the enemy, and your spell. You shoot the spell and they let me see a spell, let me catch it. I always kill the companions because I shoot a magic being something towards them and they just hop in front of them. Or maybe even arrows. You shoot arrows and you shoot, they go in front of the arrow. They die. Even swords, melee combat. Sometimes you're just going to, attack the opponent and then they come from the attack and die. It's annoying to have companions. Yeah. They're really useful, but they're really annoying. They're stupid. Really, really stupid, suicidal.
That's a good thing about Mass Effect. You can have 2 companions. You have 2 companions each mission.
You kill them all?
You can't kill them purposely.
There isn't friendly fire.
No, there's not. But they can die. Depending on your choices.
It doesn't matter the enemy. your companion will just, fall down, he'll recover a bit, stand up, and get back fighting. But as they stand down, if you hit them, even not purposely, if you hit them, they die. If you somehow, ends their health bar, they die. If anyone ends their health bar, they just get down, recover, stand up. And that's the problem.
That's trash.
You lose them.
Don't you have some kind of spell just to revive them?
Console commands.
Okay.
You can hit,
Yeah, they can.
button and they resurrect and click them. Their code, their ID will light up and enter and they stand up again. But they get mad at you because they remember you killed them.
Oh, okay.
So they leave your service. They're not your friend anymore. They may even attack you back because they remember you killed them. So sometimes they stand up and go back at you. So you have to kill them anyway.
Shit.
It's useless. Unless it's only used for Lydia. Lydia is the only one that works because you can revive her and she still is your friend. But you have to go back to home, take her, and get back.
Oh, right. Got it.
Interesting. It's shitty. It's shitty.
It
It doesn't work.
is.
So it's really, really weird. But so we were talking about I would play as a wizard. A paladin, it depends a lot what kind of paladin.
I don't know.
Because you have many paladins in in fantasy world. Like a paladin will wear a shield and a mace. A big fucking war hammer.
Yeah, in World of Warcraft you can do both.
There are paladins that wear swords.
You can do it.
Wield actually, not wear, wield swords.
Yeah.
What kind of paladin are you playing? You're playing Arthas as a paladin, before he became the Lich King.
Yeah, could be.
It's a nice one. It's a big ass hammer.
Yeah, it's nice.
It's different, two-handed hammer. I would play as a paladin. The paladin you're talking about would be more like a barbarian. This type of paladin.
Yeah, kind of like that.
I have a dog. It just came here.
I don't know, man. I love to play as a warrior every time.
A war would be sword and shield stuff.
Sword or shield or a long sword, anything.
As warrior is nice. I like to play as a warrior because I think it's the strongest you can get in Skyrim and playing sword and shield heavy armor.
Yeah. Because
you can just, raise your shield and stand one at a time, especially when you're inside a cave. You're an unstoppable force. It's very nice. You feel powerful.
Unstoppable force.
You feel powerful as you play.
Yeah, I got you.
But I don't know. I like the archers. Not only the stealth archer that everybody does this guy because it's too fucking OP. But the combat archer is really interesting to play. And you have necromancers. Although I don't like. I don't play necromancer because I don't like the concept. Necromancy is weird in Skyrim. Mechanics are just. I don't like how it works in Skyrim.
I got you.
There's a type of magic, a school of magic called alteration magic. It's really interesting. You manipulate the world around you, but it doesn't really cause damage. You have to go to a really high level to cause a damage. It takes a lot of magic. I like illusion magic. It's really interesting. You get people to kill each other.
That's good.
So it's interesting to roleplay, because you have many skill trees. You have so many options. And with mods, there's a mod called the Ordinator perk overhaul. It overhauls the entire perk system. So you can create an entire character based on one perk tree. You don't even need the others if you don't want to. Right. And you have various options inside that specific perk tree. This mod, it makes the game even, you have many more options. So it gets even harder to get to one character and go. And there's roleplay, and there's the alignment, because we're talking Dungeons and Dragons, the alignment, neutral good, lawful good, neutral good, chaotic good. Lawful neutral, true neutral, and chaotic neutral.
Chaotic.
Lawful evil, neutral evil, and chaotic evil. You have the alignments, and as a role play, you have, you can whatever you want. This kind you could, and it makes a difference in the world.
Yeah, it does. Interesting.
So I have so many options.
Yeah,
you get lost.
This is another game I have to play. I don't know when, but I will.
One day.
One day I will play.
When they release the Elder Scrolls 6. But you don't have to play Skyrim. You can play Oblivion, the Elder Scrolls 4. You have the class system in Oblivion. It's such a big game. You have so many options of what to do. And it's very good.
Why not Skyrim, the 5th one?
The stories are very different. If you take the graphics, I think Oblivion's from 2008, if I'm not wrong. The graphics are shame. They're horrible compared to today's graphics. But it's a really, really good game. I like to play Morrowind. They think it's the best game itself, the Elder Scrolls 3. But the graphics have the same problem as Tibia. I get completely confused looking at the screen. I can't play it.
Ah, okay, got it. But it's third person as well, or?
You can switch between third person.
It's like
Morrowind is the first players you can switch, but third person is lame. Both in Morrowind and Oblivion. Third person is nice to look and everything, but it's not really good. You can only actually play third person with Skyrim.
Okay.
It's when the mechanics work.
Alright.
But Oblivion you can, but it's clumsy. Morrowind is basically virtually impossible to play third person because it sucks.
Since I like first person, I don't think I'll have a problem.
It's nice. Even playing Skyrim in first person, it's nice.
Yes.
And I get lost, but it's really nice to play first person.
Yeah.
Really, really cool.
They did a very good job.
Yes. And if you talk about story, the best story is Morrowind. A 2003 game. It's only for Xbox, not even for 360, for the Xbox, the first one. It's a really old school game.
Shit, come on. But it is on PC as well, isn't it?
What?
It's on computer as well, isn't it?
Yes, it is. I tried to play it, but I get so confused, I get dizzy.
What about Fallout? Have you played it?
I started playing Fallout 3, but for some reason I didn't finish. I can't remember why exactly. But I have the same problem. You have to build a character. You don't have a class system.
Yeah, exactly.
But it's very
You
nice.
have skills and everything.
It's very, very nice to play Fallout. I played Fallout 3. It's a really cool game. You have many options.
I was thinking about playing it, but
You have a line.
they have
It's
so
Skyrim with guns. That's Fallout.
Yeah, it is. I like that. But they have so many games there that I was like, I don't know if I'm gonna start playing this.
Every single game there are. We're not going to play anything.
Yeah, exactly.
What lesson can you take out of it?
Play games.
Play video games. Right. No, I think
No, but by the way, games helped me a lot to learn English, so maybe a good idea for you.
that's right. We're speaking English because we learn with games. I also learn English with games. That's something bad about today. Every game, they translate everything.
Yeah.
You're taking the opportunity for kids to learn a language. Fun fact, the first time I stepped into an English school was to teach. I learned all by myself playing games, translating songs. I had this notebook with many lyrics. I would translate everything for the songs I liked to listen when I was a teenager. So the first time I stepped into school was to teach. Because I could, because there were ways to learn. And I didn't have the internet.
Exactly.
No, the internet was dial. No?
I got you. Yeah.
And you could only, at least in Brazil, you could only get connected there after midnight, from midnight to 6 a.m. And I couldn't because I had to sleep to go to school the other day. And for a long period, I didn't even have a computer. I don't have internet. I learned, hard work.
Yeah.
You could, now you just,
I remember when I was a kid that I couldn't finish some games because I didn't know enough English.
So you have to learn.
Yeah.
You have to I need to know what they're saying.
Then I went to another game, tried again. Okay. Right now I came back to those games and I finished.
Now you can finish them.
Yeah, for sure.
That's the whole point.
Yeah.
You don't have incentive.
Yeah, right now they have subtitles and everything, but I still play everything in English because,
You get used to it.
Yeah.
You're so used to language. And that's the point. That's what fluency is like. You get used to the language at the point you can communicate. It's not learning, know every word, every grammar.
Yeah, for sure.
We make a lot of mistakes here recording.
That's normal. Oh.
Of course it is. But that's the point. Fluency is not speaking perfect, because if you go to the US, UK, whatever, they speak English, they won't speak perfectly. What you see inside the school, you won't see on the streets.
Yeah, it's exactly like here, in Brazil.
Exactly.
Some
Does anybody speak Portuguese correctly? If you ask, what is a noun? In Portuguese. They wouldn't know. Maybe won't know.
Yeah, I have a lot of students that I ask, what is an adjective? Can you explain me that?
What's an adverb?
Yeah, it's even harder.
But they communicate, everybody communicates.
Yeah, because
That's the whole point of learning. So if you have everything chilled up it's translated, it's dubbed. You don't know if everything is dubbed, you don't practice your listening skills. Do you know how I really learned English? We talked about this game, playing Warcraft.
Oh, interesting.
I learned listening because there are the cutscenes and they were speaking, but they had subtitles, but subtitles were in English. So I had to know what they were saying, reading, but I paid attention to understand the words they were saying. That's the game that made me really learn English.
Nice.
Warcraft. I played it over and over.
The third one?
Third
Warcraft.
one.
Gotcha.
So it's really interesting what you can do in games.
Yeah, right now we have a lot of opportunities to do all of that.
Yeah.
Not only games, but movies, everything.
I don't think
YouTube.
I don't think movies really actually help. Not movies nor music.
Don't you think so? Why?
Because of
Sorry.
of how camera works. Because
Alright.
they record, they have a big ass microphone there, and sometimes they're talking here and you can't actually listen.
Okay.
That's why movies don't actually help. And music, because you have the beat. Sometimes even when you listen to music in Portuguese, you can't actually understand what the person's singing.
Yeah.
And there's rhythm and there's the beat and there are other instruments and it kind of gets confused. So sometimes people give up because of that.
That's bad.
But as you said, there's YouTube.
For sure.
How many vlogs are there?
Lots.
Lots and lots of vlogs.
Yeah.
And the guys with lapel speaking direct to you, you can't actually learn English practice skill.
A good tip for you to learn name of objects in your house. Try to look to a woman doing a vlog going to Target. They don't stop talking for a moment and you are going to learn a lot of vocabulary.
Nice.
That's good.
You use that in one of your stories. I think
I think
yesterday
so.
you post some stories. Someone asked you
yeah.
about tips for learning objects.
Exactly.
One tip
And
I
that's
always,
what I did.
One tip I always give is that, for example, there's a glass. Forget the Portuguese name of this. It's a glass. End of story. Don't translate. Associate the object to the name of it.
For sure.
Because our brains learn like babies learn. You don't, as a baby...
Exactly.
People
don't know that.
You don't translate to a baby language. You just, it's a glass, so it's a glass.
That's a bad thing about only learning grammar and how to translate words and phrases. People, they get used to it
but that's the point. Another thing that makes people don't want to learn is grammar. Because they make grammar look so horribly evil and difficult, and it's not.
Yes.
It's actually not that difficult because, it's like there's a structure. You learn the basic structure and you just add things to it.
For sure.
For example, you have subject, verb, object. There are 3 things in a sentence. You just add, modals, adverbs, you just add things. But there's the basic structure. You learn that, you're good to go.
By the way, English grammar is way easier than Portuguese grammar.
By far.
Yeah, it is. There's no way you can't learn that.
Because in Portuguese you don't have subject, verb, object. Some people don't even say verb, they say action.
Yeah.
No, because that's what a verb is. A word indicates an action.
For sure.
It's very simple. You don't have it in Portuguese.
Yeah, and
so
I think that's it.
That's it. 1 hour and 6.
1 hour and 6. I think it's the longest podcast we've ever had.
I think we had on 112.
No, it was 1/4.
1/4. So it's the longest episode of the book.
Yeah, it is. And
so
that's a wrap. Thank you guys for coming over. Don't forget to
subscribe.
subscribe.
We have our Instagram profiles here.
They're gonna be down below, and we'll see you guys on the next
week.
See you.